Off and running again. The morning after the night before. I did have a little drink, but not very much. Just a little wiki. What a win, eh? What a win. At least you know that these are live videos and right up to date and current matters. I might have said we were playing Portugal, but they were a funny coloured Portugal. I can't remember. I knew very well that it was Holland. Is that what they're called? Or is it not PC to say Dutch anymore? I don't know. I'm going to get cancelled. Right. Well, that's the way it is. Somebody said, can you hold your camera the other way? Well, I can, if that makes you happy for a minute, but my hand's twisted. You see, I've got something to grab hold of it when it's that way around. And I'm just about to get beheaded from a tree. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a proper camera, I think. That's what the answer is. I wasn't ever meant to be a proper vlogger. This is just a diary. And that's why there's no editing, there's no music. It's, what do you call it? A cappella in the nude. It is what it is. And if I fall over, that's recorded. I don't chop anything out. So I do apologise to people that don't like seeing their videos this way around. But my... oh, wait a minute. I'm going to sneeze. Well, there is a pause button. I can edit certain things out. Oh, there you go.
You're going again, aren't you?
No, no, I'm not. So we're just fresh out of Foxton, and we've got quite a bit of cruising to do before we get to anything. I think most of this day, really, isn't it? We've got a tunnel to negotiate.
Tunnel.
Yeah, we've got about 2 hours before a tunnel.
It's a very long tunnel.
No, it's a little tunnel.
Pleased about it?
Yeah, we're pleased about it. Don't like big tunnels. Not because they're dark or whatever, it's just you really concentrate hard to make sure you don't hit anything. You can't see properly. And then you get a boat coming the other way, and believe me, they didn't dig out any more than they needed to dig out. It was just about enough. So Sue's making it all ship-shape, Bristol fashion here. We learnt that if you we've got a kimber canopy, yeah, and we had the little poppers come undone, and at the show a month ago, morning. At the show a little while ago, he said, do you take the poppers out when you lower it down?
Well, these ones here,
yeah,
are the ones that we need to undo, to reset, undo it, and it takes the stress off it when you put the canopy down.
It takes the stress, perhaps I need to be undone so that the stress goes away from me.
Yeah, I'm going to get back in.
Wish you hadn't have done that now. So that's that. You got to take 2 or 3 of them off around the front because it gives a bit of stress to, and it'll pull the poppers out. Well, nobody told us that at the beginning, so no, we didn't know.
For information, these are poppers.
Yeah, those are poppers. Those, no, they're like
it was this
twisty things.
Out, wasn't it?
Yeah. But one thing you must do, and I didn't realise there was an issue, but if you look down there, you can see a little bit of rust. Well, that's the swarf. When they drilled out these bits here to fit the canopy, these little bits needed to be drilled out. So it is really annoying. They left all their swarf on the floor, which I didn't know. And well, that rusts, of course. So that's not really very good. I have to be honest,
They should have swept that away or washed it away.
Washed it away before they start, before they finished, as it were.
You don't actually see it.
No,
when they
you don't know
once
because
you've
it's the
done it.
same colour, but
Yeah.
after a few weeks it rusts,
Yeah.
and then it's really hard to get out. Well, apparently it can be got out, but you know, a lot of work, and I've had a drill on it, and I've made a slight impression on it, but apparently it takes quite a bit of scrubbing really to get it gone. Well, we'll do that over a period of time, but I'm not impressed with Kimber because of those two facts. The difficult part about undoing those poppers, as Sue's just shown you, is that they're on on the canal side. It's really difficult to undo them, and obviously on the towpath, not a problem. So I think that's a bit of a design fault, really. Should have something there, I would have thought, but I don't know. Perhaps other people with canvas covers will say, "Oh, I don't need to bother to do that on mine." Well, that's good. Put your comment in below, and give me the name of the people. Who knows if this one packs up? We'll swap to them. But certainly watch that swarf thing on the back. I didn't know. It's the first time I've ever bought a canopy to put on the back of a boat, and wasn't prepared for that at all.
But Elton Moss fits them to new boats.
Don't say the
And
amount.
they would make sure
Yes.
that this swarf had gone before they handed the boat over.
Yeah, that's what comes. You know, the boat builder came down and we met him last week and had a chat with him over different things, and he basically said that we you know, they've done you no favours there, and I said no, they haven't. He explained that when they fit them, obviously he charges a bit more of a premium, but they make sure that that doesn't happen to your boat. So there you go. There's a turning circle that if you just wanted to come this way down to Foxton, Sue's saying, well, we'll go to Foxton Locks just for a little soiree during the winter when it's not so warm.
Because the Foxton Lock area is really nice, isn't it? It's really sociable.
Sue liked it, very sociable, especially 61, the little place outside there, Bridge 61 is called, and nice, locally, canally, friendly. Sue wanted to some of the. She said, "Oh, these buns are really nice."
Malted buns, so I bought some.
Yeah,
Sold me some.
and the guy sold them, which they went in the shop for sale.
Yeah.
So, but they were on his menu, which was quite good, and they were very reasonable as well. He didn't put a premium price on that at all. Tries to do his best for canal boaters.
A laundrette there.
Oh, a little laundrette and
And
a
a
shower.
for people that want it.
Yeah, we don't have showers.
I wonder what the smell was.
You thought it was, well, me, but it wasn't, it was you. Little water lilies, yellow, all sort of peering their heads above water.
We passed a heron and we should have taken a
Oh
photograph.
yeah, we didn't have the camera with us. The heron just sat there and watched us pass, which was unusual for herons. As you know, I've done them in the past with the, they'll see you come in and fly 10 foot, no, a bit more than that, 100 foot in front of you, and then land again, and then take off, and then land again. You think, so all that energy you're wasting. But they're pretty good fishermen. I've seen them do it. They whip in there and get a fish out, no problem whatsoever. So apparently this is of an area of outstanding natural habitat. Oh, I've seen lots of water lilies, so it can't be that. Something to do with the reeds or something or another. Oh, there you go. Special reeds, there you go. Still, the morning, well, it's not wonderful. It's not cold, but it's not warm. But that'll do. This is still only about 8 o'clock in the morning. And we just like travelling at this time of the day, really, because there's not much traffic. Which sounds daft on a canal, because there isn't very much traffic anyway. But if there's nothing at all, then that's even better. You're just on your own, going up through, and taking it all in. Right, well, there may be more. Who knows? I'm sorry if the camera's this way. It's just the way it is.
See you later.
Bye. Well, the last couple of miles, or a few miles, have been a bit reedy and narrow. We've seen a wide beam, which I'm really glad we never had to pass him. He was moored up with two wide beams, actually. It's very, very bushy, and with the trees brushing your face, the bushes brushing your face. So he's trying to work out a lock belt. Another gift I gave her one day. I was so generous, really. She needed an ology to work it. Well, we got looks like a bit of an aqueduct here, but I don't think that it is it?
There is an aqueduct coming up.
All right. See the if the level's too high, then it goes down in these little spillways. So on the whole, canals don't flood if they're built properly. And these look built okay. So the water can't go any higher than what it is, well, an inch higher than what it is now, without it going into that spillway. And you get these little markers. So we've got 15 miles to Leicester. I haven't been through any locks, tunnels or anything from Foxton. Just had bushes brushing your face, which is quite pleasant to have a bush brush your face. Gently, of course. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle to put that belt on. Alright, and that's the little aqueduct. There's a sort of valley down there, and a little valley down there. But anyway, nothing to get too excited about. With all these reeds and lilies and whatever, surprised we haven't had to go down the weed axe to undo the prop, but everything seems to be fine. So yes, the countryside's out there, but just nowhere to be seen. Not on this particular bit. Oh no, there's a big fish there, if you saw that. Flipped out the water. In the depths of Saddington, is it? Saddington. Tunnel. Very short tunnel. Actually, it looks better on the screen. It looks like you've got a nice big circle right round where my light is shining on the in reality. That isn't quite so. A bit more Dempsey. Dempsey's a Devon word. Don't worry about it, all you foreigners who don't understand Devon talk. There you go. Well, not a very big tunnel. Me multitasking again. No, just one hand on the tiller, and one hand holding me phone. Well, I'm nearly through it now. It does seem they go on forever, even though you can see the end coming. It seems to just last an eternity, especially if there's another boat coming the other way. Fortunately there wasn't. This is a tunnel was built in 1913, so it's a relatively new tunnel compared to some of the others we've been in. It's quite a dry tunnel, meaning that you don't get waterfalls and fountains coming down on top of you. But this is quite nice, little. Some of them are really, really long. And trying to keep the boat in that area, on that plane, for a long time. But it's always nice, this bit that's coming. As you come outside into the...
See the light at the end of the tunnel?
See, yeah, well I can't see, oh, you might be able to see Sue, but she's down there somewhere. The camera lights are better in the dark than your eyes are. Here we go. Always the best feeling. The best part of a tunnel is coming out of it. I'm sure anybody that's done boating will agree with me. As you can see, it's well built, and not jagged stone, and looks a bit jaggedified, but it's mainly brick. And see what I mean? Just like take your eye off the wall for a second. Oh, daylight! Wow. There you go. I always go a bit faster in a tunnel to get through it a bit so we can slow down there. Especially if I see nothing coming. When we get to the other end, so there's a little procedure that goes on. Sue switches all the lights off on the inside of the tunnel. Because if you could read those instructions up there, that's what it tells you to do. Turn all the lights on. You got lights down here. Knock them off. That's your tunnel light at the front. And you've got navigation lights, red and green. And then Sue turns all the interior lights on. Helps to make the boat a bit more visible. And back in, can't say into the sunshine, although it's trying to come through up there. It's trying to come through. Yeah, we put our wet weather gear on because some of those tunnels can be absolutely pouring in there.
Yeah.
So, apart from putting an umbrella up,
If you look back through, you can see the end of the tunnel. Look.
you can. It just doesn't look very long there.
Yeah.
But we were in there, what, 15 minutes?
Gotta be, yeah.
10, 15 minutes, I suppose.
Yeah.
Long enough.
So that's that one done.
That's that one done. Oh. Leicester's a bit nearer. Well, a few hours later on, more and more locks been done, covered. Susie's walking off down in the distance. They're double locks, as I said, and we've buddied up with, you can't believe this, but a Dutch family who are obviously a bit disappointed about last night's affairs. They've taken it in a, well, they've got no choice, I suppose. Taking it in good spirits. So yes, we're buddying up with a Dutch person in double locks, which, you know, don't know what that means metaphorically, but yeah, quite fun. They're alright, nice people. We're nearly at the next lock now. I don't know how far away Leicester is, 12 miles, something like that. Which is an eternity on a canal when you're only going. Well, we're going to do this set of locks, I think, and we're going to call it a day. the heavy Devon mist that came up to Leicester. Got a bit heavier earlier on, that's why we're donning our rain suits. It wasn't full on rain, but it was bad enough to warrant getting your coats out and getting prepared. We didn't know what it was going to do. Not the best of days now because of that. It did look like it was going to get brighter, but it didn't. Stopped raining now, but for how long I don't know.